What's up, guys? We are back at it again. We're about to hop on this 73 Impala. Let's go ahead and get this thing cleaned out. We got a lot of work to do. We're gonna do this interior swap today. So today we're just gonna mock it up, see what she's gonna look like. Then after that, then we're gonna actually put that thing in place. So obviously, you've been missing out. We already put a panoramic roof on this thing, which you can go back, check out in the playlist, and make sure you hit that like button on some of those videos. And always subscribe to your boy. If you ain't subscribed to the channel and you hadn't hit that post notification, you definitely gonna miss out. So we got a lot of legendary things happening on the channel, so you don't wanna miss it. So with that being said, let's get to work. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get all this stuff cleaned out, and then also we're including moving this piece out. Hopefully it just unbolts and I don't have to cut it out. But we'll investigate that after we get all this dust cleaned out from doing all of the sanding on top of the panoramic roof. And if you have not seen any of the videos of the 73 Impala, go back and check them out in the playlist. I made a playlist for it with all the videos, so y'all go back and check them out. You're gonna learn a lot, learn how to do a panoramic roof. Now we're gonna go ahead and hop to getting this thing cleaned out. We're gonna test fit the dash and the doors, and then we're gonna see what exactly we need to do to get this thing to looking right. Woo! You gotta let that dust pipe down a bit. So everything's clean up in that thing, but I wanna go back here and discuss to y'all about this. Man, I know it's a big problem that's been going around, especially in the area where I live. People are taking in cars, not completing them, just basically just do a little bit on the car and then give you the car back without doing anything and basically just take your money. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. I want y'all to stop doing this work. If it's you, please stop it, man. It's not good. It's not the way to do business. When you take a person's car, they pay you, and you agree on that amount to work on that person's car, you finish that person's car no matter what. So if you underbid yourself, you still do the work. Like, I've done that before. I've taken on jobs that I thought that I could do. Common phrase I would say, oh, this is easy. This is easy. Now, that's why I mess up at. I always say, oh, this is easy. And a little 1 hour job ended up being 2-3 hours. Well, of course, I underbidded myself. I said I could do it for this amount. So now I have to live up to it, because that was my mistake for not being able to judge the job properly. So in the future, you underbid a job, just go ahead and do it. It makes your company looks a lot better. You can tell the customer, hey, you know, I kind of underbidded that job, but I did it anyway, you know, and they're gonna be appreciative of that. So here is the stuff I hate: going behind someone. And I normally never go behind someone in their work. I normally let that person, you know, basically deal with it, because I have a lot of brackets, a lot of nuts and bolts and things that I don't even know where it goes. I couldn't even tell you how they start putting in these windows. I never took windows out of a 73 Impala, so now I got to figure out how to put the windows in. All these bits and pieces, that is just stuff that just been pulled off. And then also, for instance, somebody was doing the window motors. The window motors are just laying here. I got a whole wire set up over there, all the wiring for the window motors, they're not hooked. So it's a lot of stuff to figure out. And then once you hit that person with that price tag of trying to figure out and diagnose and try to figure out how to work this thing up, you know, they not unhappy with it, because they already spent money and lost on the job already. Moral of the story is, get somebody that know exactly what they doing. Make sure that they will follow through no matter what happens. I mean, life happens, people get sick, the stuff like that, but there's no reason a vehicle should take no longer than a year of being restored. So that's what I'm gonna leave you with. So let's get back to work. All right, so as y'all can see, that when I was vacuuming, I guess my filter, I might not even have a filter, I don't even know, but dust was going everywhere. So basically I was sucking out the dust and the dust was coming back in, but I made a little progress. I'm okay to work in this situation right now, just because I'm only gonna be focusing on the front. So I'm gonna get this piece, we're gonna work on getting this glove box bracket off, and then we'll be able to test fit the dash. So with further investigation, thank you, Chevy, for building a very strong and dependable car for this glove box. So there's no way for this thing right here to come off. It's actually welded on, so I'm gonna have to grind this thing off. So meaning there is no turning back after this. So I'm gonna contact the client, let him know that I gotta cut this off because that's the way you do business, and let him know that there's no way of turning back to this. So basically all of this over here is all welded together too as well. So probably cut from here and then cut this bracket here and here, and then drill out these spot welds here and cut that off here. And then this bracket will be off, and then we'll be able to test fit the dash. Now after getting that piece done, that's it. No more coming back for this piece. So we got to toss it. Now I need to figure out, I might have to remove this, but I'm not pretty sure right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the dash and put it on. That's the only thing that I think this piece here might be obstructing me for right now. So if I'm gonna get the dash, maybe it won't. Hopefully I can leave it. So and then we can put it up. But as far as I know now, that if this can't work, we're gonna have to go with vintage air to put in here for the car. So let's get the piece. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so little bit, this baby is coming to life. So I am gonna have to cut that air box down, or just completely remove it all together, because I cannot utilize it right now. But I think I might try to cut half of it and maybe try to still use it, because it just look like the only top portion. So gotta remove the dash again, trim that, then replace the dash, and then see exactly where I'm at and where the areas that I need to fill to get this thing to work. So let's go ahead and let's get that done. My door all stripped off here. Got my door panel here, which I already set it up here, so I can tell you that I got a little issue, which, as you can see right there at the back, is poking out more than what the door panel is, so I can't actually put it on because I got the thing poking out at the bottom. So I'm gonna have to cut the back side of this and fiberglass that, and then I'll see how we can get this thing on here. It's gonna be a little challenge to get it up here, but we're gonna make it work, baby. We're gonna make it work. That big thing, when she sit up in here, she gonna be stupid. So it appears I need to take this off, and I need to take this airbag out of here. So I gotta remove this and this, which I've already popped this thing out, which I couldn't believe how easy BMW made that to pop off. But that was the inner holder. Then now to get this thing off. Here, once I've got 3 bolts to pop off, and then this thing will come out. Then I'm gonna have to trim this housing that holds it in here so it'll be flat against the back of the door. Just like that. Remove those bolts. Got those out nice, be able to pop out of here. Just like so. Boom, baby. Oh, spin me like that. That's a big embarrassment. There we go. Airbag's out. Man, I always wanted to know what it looks like. So that's what a side door airbag looks like. A waste of money, if you ask me. All right, so now I just gotta trim this up. Get that trimmed, then we'll be able to test fit it for real this time. All right, so this is what we got going on. We already got it in place. It's just sitting here temporarily. Just got it put on supports right now, just to hold the dash up to see what it's gonna look like. And as you can see, still need to do some filling around this area and do some cutting here, but all in all, I'm very impressed with how this thing is fitting up. You know, got a little tilting here because everything's sliding down. I really didn't have no support, no bucket, nothing to sit right there to hold it up, but still, that's besides the point. I just wanted to see what it exactly looked like. You know, if you're sitting inside, you know, this is basically what you're gonna see. Look like a 745 inside. The doors gonna look legendary too as well. And see, I got to extend the door too as well. Now, as you see, this thing is looking pretty legendary already. Still got to make brackets and all that good stuff. And if this is your first time on this channel, well guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that post notification so you don't miss any videos, because you want to stay in tune on what's going on with the next videos and the next and the next until we get this thing complete. If you haven't done so already, follow your boy on Instagram at These Nuts and Bolts. The link is in the description below. And also, like always, hit that like button and smash that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.